Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't realize when they get involved with a narcissist. They think that the narcissist's intent is the same as yours. And I did a podcast on this. Go listen to it. The intent of the narcissist. But one of the things that you guys don't realize when you get involved with a narcissist is that the narcissist is never all in, okay? A narcissist is never all in to one relationship. They may say they are, they may pretend they are, they may love bomb you and tell you that, they're looking for the same things as you. That's all part of the game. The game is to win your trust. So what a narcissist is going to do is they're going to tell you everything that you want to hear. Why is that? Because you have something that they want. And the big things, I think it's the big four things that a narcissist usually wants is either money. They want to be with you because of your money. Maybe they want you to invest in a business, or they just like the fact that you have money. They can get money off you. The other supply they're after is sex a lot of times, a place to live. And the last one that everybody always forgets about is just ego feeding. You're giving that narcissist attention. But when you get involved with the narcissist sees something in you that they want. They don't see you as a person. Their goals are not the same as yours, okay? A narcissist is not looking at you like you are the end all, in this world. Although they lie, narcissists constantly lie and they mislead people and they deceive people, This is why a relationship with a narcissist is different than a typical relationship with someone else. Because with a narcissist, it's all about deception. They're not being upfront with you, okay? So when you get involved with a narcissist, you're thinking that this person is in it for the same things that you're in it for. But see, a narcissist never puts all their eggs in one basket. And again, it comes back to trust. A narcissist doesn't trust you. They don't trust anybody. They are an independent operator, which means that they will not put their guard down and be completely vulnerable to you. This is why they can never, ever love anybody, because they don't trust people. They don't even trust their own family, but they definitely trust their family more than you, okay? Because blood is thicker than water when it comes to a narcissist. So you guys, it's like this. You're trying to get this person to, be all in, and they're not. And what happens is they start at the top of the mountain, giving you a lot of love, attention, affection, okay? And then they run cold. So why does a narcissist run cold? Well, there's usually two reasons why a narcissist is going to run cold. One, it's because they got bored with you. You're not what they thought that you were, because a narcissist has this fantasy in their mind that you are, this person that is going to fulfill their dreams, okay? They have built you up in their head to think that you are going to, make them happy. But because you're a human being and, not everything is, fun and games in life. And, when you deal with real problems in life, whether somebody gets sick or you have financial problems or you have big decisions that you have to make in life, you are willing to sacrifice, but the narcissist is not. The narcissist always thinks the pastures are greener somewhere else. If they don't have to put up with the work and the sacrifice, they won't. They'll just move on to somebody else, okay? This is what narcissists do. They don't put in the work, and relationships take work. So, you guys, you're trying to work with somebody who is not all in, and they lie to you and pretend that they are all in. They breadcrumb a lot of people. They keep them around while they're talking to other people, okay? Or they have outsiders. Now, listen to me when I tell you this. When you get involved with a narcissist, you are not getting involved with an independent single person, okay? They may tell you they're single, But a narcissist always has other connections elsewhere. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. This is what people don't realize. This is where family comes into the mix and where narcissists are actually married to their families, okay? They haven't cut the cord of their families. And a lot of times the reason for that is because their family is toxic and their family has control over them. And there is absolutely nothing you can do to break that unless that narcissist is able to see the toxicity of it. But what a toxic family will do is they will guilt trip the narcissist so that that narcissist stays loyal to them. So the point in all this is you're getting involved with this narcissist and they have these other connections, okay? And this is why they triangulate all the time. They'll bring other people into other things for people to gang up against you. Covert narcissists do this all the time. So you're thinking you're getting involved in a relationship with somebody and it's just you and them, and the two of you are going to work together, and, you're going to have this marvelous future ahead of you because this is the picture that the narcissist has painted for you. They told you everything that you want to hear. Understand that that narcissist sized you up from the beginning. They know what you really want. So they're going to mirror you. They're going to pretend they're into the same things as you so that you think that you have found the love of your life. Oh my God, we have such a connection. Oh, we're so similar and everything like that. The narcissist is going to make up stories to make you think that they're just like you. Okay. A lot of times what they'll say is, oh, I was praying to God I would find somebody like you. Okay. Because they know that you're a religious person and they know that you will eat that shit up. Or they'll, flatter your kids, or they'll play up to your kids because they know that your kids are your soft spot. So they feel they could weasel their way in by being really nice to your kids. That's another tactic that these dirty narcissists do, okay? They use children, they use outsiders. So when you get involved with that narcissist, remember this. They have a connection on the outside to outside people. And one of the connections that they have, and this happens to people all the time, is they have connections to their exes, okay? They have not cut that cord to their ex, okay? And I'm going to get into all that. But one little thing that I wanted to bring about the connection that they have to their family, if that's their outside connection, I had somebody get on a post yesterday and said, so what's the problem if they're loyal to the family? What's so bad about that, okay? There's nothing wrong with, loving your family, wanting your family in your life. But when you get involved in a healthy relationship, you leave thy mother and thy father, and you come together with your partner and you become one. Your partner is your number one priority. And this is not the case when it comes to a narcissist. They have not broken the cord with either their family, their exes, or outside people that they have. That could be the flying monkeys, their friends, their homegirl, their homeboy. They're still in deep with these people, okay? And these people are going to affect your relationship. So you're not dealing solely with the narcissist. You're dealing with the narcissist and their flying monkeys, okay? Narcissists don't work alone in that sense. They're out for themselves, but they don't work alone because they have other people that support them and back them up, okay? And this, like I said, is usually the friends, families. It could even be exes that are troublemakers, okay? And a narcissist will play both sides to the middle when it comes to an ex. A lot of times when a narcissist is broken up with an ex, it's because they did something dirty to that ex. Now the ex broke up with them. Now the narcissist is out and pretending that they're single. You're thinking that they're single and they may be technically broken up, but they still are emotionally attached to their ex because narcissists, believe it or not, and a lot of people don't believe it, but it's the truth, and I've seen it, narcissists do feel a sense of guilt, okay? They know they did their exes dirty. They're aware that they did their exes dirty. They may justify why they did it. They may think, well, I had to do it, you know? If I wasn't going to do it, they were going to cheat on me or something along those lines. But, they still haven't recovered from their exes. So they may still be hovering, their exes while they're with you. That's why when people break up with the narcissist and then they run back to their ex, they most likely were in contact with their ex the whole time. And their exes most of the time don't know about you, who is, you're the new supply at that point, and they don't know about you. So narcissists work every angle. This is how a narcissist works. They don't just put all their time and energy into one person. This is why narcissists 9 times out of 10 can't be monogamous. Now, not all narcissists are cheaters. A lot of people think they are, but they're not, okay? I know narcissists that are not cheaters, but they're narcissistic in other ways, okay? It could be family members. It could be a mother. It could be a father. They're not cheating, but they're narcissists, all right? But a lot of them are. A lot of narcissists cannot be monogamous because that's not how they view life, okay? In their minds, they can't take a chance of anybody getting over on them and hurting them. They will never put themselves in a position of being loyal to somebody and having you cheat on them. They are terrified of being screwed over. So what do? They will actually screw you over before you ever even think about cheating, okay? And I've actually had narcissists say that, okay? They've said, I was afraid of getting hurt, so you cheat, because you're afraid of getting hurt. That's how you do it. Where are you now? Now you're broken up. So how did that work out for you? Okay? This is how small-minded the narcissist is, because they don't see the big picture. They don't realize that there is genuine good people out there that are not cheaters. And I'm just using cheating as an example. There's other aspects to this, okay? So the point in all this, all right, is that the narcissist, okay, is never all in. So you're sitting there trying to get the attention of the narcissist, trying to get them focused in with you, and they're not. And it's the same thing. Let's say you're living with a narcissist, or you're married to a narcissist even, and you have an argument with them. What's the first thing they do? They run to the flying monkeys to complain about you. So now you have other people getting involved in your business. You have third parties getting involved in your business that are going to have an influence on that narcissist. So you're never just working with the narcissist and trying to work out your problems and resolve your problems, because you have these outsiders, and most of the time, these flying monkeys, okay, don't like you. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of the attention the narcissist gives to you. So these flying monkeys, most of the time, are covert narcissists that are working against you, okay? So, the narcissist is not going to be all in because they have these flying monkeys telling them things like, oh, I can't believe you put up with that, or wow, she wants you doing this, or he did that to you. So here you are trying to work out your problems with the narcissist, and you have these outside people, these outside flying monkeys validating the narcissist's toxic behavior and making that narcissist even worse, okay? So your relationship is even worse because you have these toxic people in your business, okay? It's horrible. It is horrible. Because a narcissist doesn't think for themselves. They have limited thinking. A narcissist has limited thinking. Their mind is the mind, they have criminal minds. They think in a sneaky way, an underhanded way, a manipulative way to try to get over on people. They don't see the big picture. They're not about the long game. They're about the short game. And this will be their demise, because a narcissist is all about short game, okay? So what they do is they go from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship to another relationship. And then down the road, as they get older, guess what? Their options diminish. So they don't have a lot of options later on, and they become very bitter, okay? They burn a lot of bridges, and people don't want to be around them. And so now they are later in life, and it's not so great for them anymore. And what usually happens is they either settle for whatever's around, okay? Because a narcissist can't be alone. They'll settle with who's ever around, and they'll be miserable with that person and really disdain and hate them because that's not really who they wanted, okay? Because they fucked up what they could have had with somebody years before, okay? So you guys, it's like this, okay? When you get involved with somebody, you want to make sure there's not these outside influences. So when you get involved with someone and they keep bringing up people's names, maybe you're talking with your partner, they keep bringing up their mother's name. Oh, my mother said this. Oh, my mother said that. Oh, my mother said you shouldn't do this. Oh, my mother. Now you know that the mother is fixated in their mind and will have an impact on them. They don't think for themselves. They've got to always, they go to the outside flying monkeys for, to advise them, okay? Or let's say they're constantly bringing up their ex's name. They're not over their fucking ex, okay? If they keep bringing up their ex's name, they are not over their ex, okay? And what you should do is stay quiet and let them talk, all right? Because they will unravel how they really feel. At first, they're going to try to fool you and be like, oh, I hate my ex. Oh, my ex was so toxic. Oh, my ex was a cheater. Oh, my ex was this. And, if you're really smart and shrewd, you play into it and you say, oh, that's terrible. That's really bad. And then what happens in time, that narcissist will, they'll, unveil how they really feel, and they'll keep bringing up things, and they'll screw up, you guys. You'll see that their lies will not match. And then, they'll tell you more. The more the narcissist trusts you, the more they'll tell you more stuff. And that's how, they expose themselves. Okay. So you've got to stop wasting your time, wasting your life with someone who is not focused in on you and building with you. And I just did a post about this, and I said, a narcissist is not all in, you're getting half a person, half an effort, half an energy. And why would you want to deal with somebody who doesn't fulfill you? That person is not going to fulfill you, okay? Because they're not all in. Your life is too important to wait around in hopes that this person is going to be all in. The amount of effort that narcissist shows you will be the best in the beginning. That is the best that you will ever see from that narcissist. They could show you times later on when they hoover you that, pretend that they're all in, but it won't last long, okay? It won't last long, especially if they get you right away. It's not going to last long because they know, they're not all in. The bottom line is they're not all in, and you're wasting your time. You're wasting your life. There's people that are putting up with such shit from these narcissists. Narcissists that call them once in a while. Narcissists that see them once in a while. Narcissists that ghost them. Why are you putting up with that shit? Value yourself. That person is not all in. Period. Dot. End of story. They've got other things going on, or they're not all into you. And a narcissist cannot be all into anybody. And people think they are because they see them move on to another relationship and they look like they're so in love. Oh, they're so in love. No, it's, I think my narcissist moved on and they are all into that person. Give it time. Give it time. That narcissist is going to find fault with that new person. And also they're trying to stick it to you by posting on social media these, lovey-dovey pictures. They want to stick it to you because they know you're watching. And they also want to portray to the other people in their life that, ooh, they're so wonderful, They're so wonderful. Look at this new person that's so into me. It wasn't me. It was my ex who was toxic because I got all these people that are so into me. It's all a facade. It's all a front. And in the long game, we're talking the long game, that narcissist is going to be, again, unhappy, unsatisfied, and there's going to be problems there. Okay, trust me when I tell you, I've seen it time and time and time and time and time again with a lot of people. All right, so you guys, that's because that's their basic nature. That's their basic nature, to never be satisfied, never be happy, because they are empty vessels. They are a fractured soul. They never feel complete. Okay? And you are not going to be the one to complete them. The only one that can complete them is themselves, if they're able to introspect and look inside and, look inside themselves and see the problem that is there. But they don't do that, okay? They don't want to think that there's anything wrong with them. It's always someone else's fault. And I get these people all the time that tell me, oh, narcissists can change and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Really? I've yet to see a narcissist change. A real narcissist will not be able to look at themselves and see that there's something wrong with them. They can't do it. They can't face shame, okay? So, and not only that, you're trying to break a pattern that somebody's had their whole life. Do you know how hard it is to break a pattern of somebody's habits and patterns of living? How are you going to change a liar? You're not going to change a liar, okay? You'd have to do like an exorcism or something, all right? But you guys, all right, listen to me when I tell you, and I'm being funny when I say that. But the thing is, you want, your time. And I can't say this enough, okay? And a lot of people don't realize it because they're young. They feel they have all the time in the world. Your time is going to go by like a blink in an eye. And especially if you have children, the years will fly by, okay? So the people that you put around you in your life, it's very important, okay? You don't want to have regrets later on and say, oh, I wasted all these years with this person that was not all in. And another aspect of this not all in business is when somebody is all in, they're going to want to try to work things out with you. They're going to want to sit down and have peace, right? They're going to want to come to some kind of middle ground and have peace. But see, a narcissist doesn't care because they're not all in. And they don't care if they go silent on you because they have these outside influencers that they're talking to, all right? So they're not alone. Whereas you are the one that is alone there, sitting there, suffering with the silent treatment, but the narcissist isn't suffering. The narcissist has their cheerleaders on the side that they're talking to, that are supporting them and pumping them up. So it's not going to affect them as much as it would affect you, okay? And somebody asked me this question too. What happens when you ignore the narcissist? It depends on what's going on in the narcissist's life. If the narcissist is doing okay and doing great and they've got other supply and they're busy in their life and things are going good, they won't give a shit if you ignore them. They got other things going on, all right? But if the narcissist is not doing great, they're going to feel it, okay? They're going to feel it. And they may not like it. And what a lot of them may do is, they may try to hoover you back in and try to bait you, all right, to suck you back in. And then once they got you in, they're going to pay you back for that ignoring trip, okay? But the thing is this, you guys, anybody that plays games is not all in, okay? That is, just pure fact. When somebody plays games, they're not all in, and they're not a straight shooter, okay? A straight shooter understands that, we have to work things out. We have to, compromise with each other. I want the same things you want. I'm here, I'm working with you. But what does a narcissist do? They waste your fucking time pretending they're all in when they're not all in, okay? They will waste your life away, giving you little, baiting you with little carrots. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I care about you. Yes, I want this relationship. Meanwhile, they're ghosting you 3 days a week. How could somebody want this relationship when they're ghosting you? You got to read between the lines. That's somebody playing games on you. That person is not all in. See, this is the problem with people. They don't know how to read between the lines. Okay? It's not what they say. It's what they do that shows you who somebody is. So anybody could say any old shit in the world. Oh, I love you. Oh, I'm so into you. Oh, you're my soulmate. And then they're making a ton of excuses not to see you. Okay? Red flag. Somebody who really likes you, who really cares about you, will want to be around you, will want to talk to you. But when a narcissist is doing that and they're pulling away to either punish you for something or because they're busy with someone else, all right? Those are the two reasons why a narcissist pulls away. They're either, busy with somebody else and, they're putting their energy elsewhere, or, the other reason is they're trying to punish you, okay? So, you guys, it's like this. When you deal with these narcissists, you got to be focused. You've got to read between the lines and realize that, they're not putting in the time and the energy that you're putting in. You're putting your whole heart into something, and they're not, okay? So, you've got to respect yourself, and you've got to walk away from it. Even if that narcissist gives you tidbits of attention or love at times, that's not enough. That's not somebody who's all in. I don't care if you have fantastic sex with them and then they, love bomb you and love you all weekend long, and then the rest of the week they're cold as shit, okay? That tells you that person is not all in. They're there all weekend because they're using you like a piece of meat for sex, okay? When a narcissist is after money, they're not going to want to sleep with you. Most of the time, they don't want to sleep with you, okay? They will, but a narcissist after money is hyper-focused on money. And a lot of times what they'll say is, sex isn't everything, okay? Sex isn't everything. That is all a bullshit excuse because they're not into the sex with you. They're not there for sex, okay? So if they're not wanting to be intimate with you, they are not into you. Period, dot, end of story. Boom, okay? So you guys, it's like I said, read between the lines. So when you see somebody's playing these games or, they're not making the effort, you've got to cut that cord. Go back to one of my older podcasts about your cutoff game has got to be fierce. That was one of my best podcasts, and I talk about how you got to cut off these zeros that will waste your time. And that's what it is, you guys, because I have people that come back to me and they say, damn, I wasted 2 years of my life. Damn, I wasted 10 years of my life. I had other people that say, I was married to somebody for 20 years. I just realized what they were. Damn, I wasted 20 years of my life. And during those 10, 20 years of your life, you're wasting your time with this person who's not all in, when you could have met the right person that would have been all in. And now you're older and it's that much harder because your dating pool is much less, okay? And it sucks, all right? Just believe me when I tell you, the older you get, the harder it gets, okay? So your time is precious. Don't waste it with the wrong people. And you'll see, their energy has got to be the same as yours or more. And if they're not making the effort to resolve the conflict with you, they're not all in, you guys. You guys, they're not all in, all right? And again, you got to say to yourself, I got to respect my life. I got to respect my time. And if this person is not all in, it may be hard to break up with them, but then it'll open up doors, okay? You close one door and then you got 5 other doors that are opening up, okay? Understand that. A breakup is not the end of the world. In some cases, and especially with a narcissist, it's a blessing. You are saving your life than wasting it with back and forth bullshit and game playing and ghosting and gaslighting and nonsense and screaming and yelling and silent treatments and all of that. You are saving yourself from all that bullshit, okay? So, you guys, like I said, walk away when you feel that that person is not putting in the same effort, and understand that if you're dealing with a very narcissistic person, they're not all in, okay? They always got other thing and other influences on the outside, and that's why they're not trying with you. Because of the support of these outside people is the reason why they're not all into you, okay? Because of the support of these outside people. I'm going to give you guys a quick example, and then I'm going to, top this podcast off. It's like there was a case in the New York City subways where a group of girls ganged up on this other girl and killed her, okay? And when they went to court, it wasn't just the girl who committed the murder that got tried for murder. It was every participant in that group that ganged up on that girl, even though they didn't, weren't the ones that stabbed her. But if not for those other people that were there with the girl who actually committed the murder, okay, that murder would not have happened, okay? So what the analogy that I'm trying to make with this is, if not for these outside influences of the narcissist, that could be their flying monkeys, their family, their exes that they're still in contact with, their friends and family. If not for these outside supporters, that narcissist probably would have focused in on you and tried to work things out with you, okay? They would have made more of an effort. They would have been more in, okay? Although they don't trust completely, and they'll never be all in, because it's just it's a safety mechanism that they have to not get too close to somebody, because again, it's about trust, you guys. So, but it's that safety net of supporters and flying monkeys that they have that gives them their strength, just like that girl that murdered the other girl on the New York City subway, because of her safety net of her friends that were right there when she did it, okay? She most likely would have not have done it if she didn't have that safety net. And it's the same thing with these, narcissists. These outside people are an influence on the narcissist and gives them their strength. And this is why the narcissist, is not trying with you, because they have these outside people that they're running to, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, please hit the subscribe button. Please share the podcast, and have a great day, you guys. All right? It's a new day. Let's make it a great day. Okay? Take care. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship, and you need some clarity on it, go to the link in the podcast description for my website, where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio, where I will send you a personalized video answering your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you know that the Game Exposed now has their merchandise available. Check out the link in the bio, and you could go check it out. There's cool hoodies, cool sweatpants, cool hats. So go to the bio for the link. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Game EXP 123, and also on Instagram, The Game EXP 123. Okay? And have a great day.